Fans question Whoopi Goldberg's interruptions on The View. Lately, viewers of The View have been pointing out that Whoopi Goldberg frequently cuts off one of her fellow co-hosts, and it hasn't gone unnoticed. Why is Whoopi cutting off county hosts? A discussion has been circulating among fans, especially on social media, about Whoopi's tendency to interrupt co-host Alyssa Farah Griffin. Many believe that Alyssa is cut off more often than the others, although some argue that all hosts sometimes interrupt one another. One viewer commented, "It's incredibly rude. Anyone else notice she only does this to Alyssa? She never lets her finish what she's saying." Some agreed, saying Alyssa deserves more respect, with one fan adding, "Alyssa is one of the most balanced center-right voices this show has ever had. She deserves to be heard." Is this a pattern? This isn't the first time viewers have noticed the tension. Some say Whoopi has consistently shown dismissive behavior toward Alyssa for some time now. A comment from last year resurfaced, saying, "Every time Alyssa shares her opinion, Whoopi jumps in and cuts her off. And Alyssa just stops talking. Whoopi takes over." Some believe Whoopi's interruptions have worsened and have even compared her controlling presence to that of the show's late creator, Barbara Walters. Different theories behind the interruptions. Viewers have floated various reasons for the frequent interruptions. Some say Alyssa tends to talk too long, and as moderator, Whoopi steps in to keep the show moving or prepare for a commercial break. Others argue that Whoopi simply doesn't agree with Alyssa's views and cuts her off to prevent her from finishing her points. Another theory is that The View's format, with 5 outspoken women sharing airtime, inevitably leads to some voices being overshadowed. Some fans even suggested Whoopi isn't the only one who could be more restrained, noting that Sunny Hostin also tends to dominate conversations. Still, some were surprised to see so many fans defending Alyssa, given that she represents the show's most conservative perspective and often finds herself at odds with the rest of the panel. One viewer pointed out, "Alyssa often talks about things regular people deal with. She brings realism that doesn't rely on internet trends. She usually speaks facts, but those facts sometimes conflict with the show's usual narrative." What do you think? Whether it's a moderation issue, a personality clash, or something deeper, fans remain divided. Some support Whoopi's assertiveness, while others believe Alyssa deserves more room to speak.